Hi, Julie. This is a good question, and no, there was no gut instinct. I am terrible when it comes to politics and finance and gut instincts. If I was good at it, I'd probably have a lot of money. So no, it was just pure math. I don't have the money to retire in the United States. Period. I'm going to be living pretty much just on Social Security. And I'll have a tiny bit of equity when I sell my house. I've only had the house for 6 years, though. I bought it on a VA loan, and so that will just give me a tiny nest egg, but it's not enough to draw on for like 40 years. So it was pure math, and my thought and my calculus was just I have a job that allowed me to move out of the state, so I could stay employed. And where could I go get myself situated so that at least I knew no matter how meager my monthly income was, I would still have access to healthcare, quality food, and some transportation infrastructure. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to move further out of the city and maybe like rent a room in a house or just get something very modest. But I'll still be able to have access to the same quality food system and supply. I'll still have access to the same healthcare. The transportation will be a little bit more difficult when you live further out, but you still can get on a bus eventually, or maybe even just get a super inexpensive car and then get to where the trains and the metros are. So you're still in a country where there is at least some infrastructure, whereas in the United States, once you're old and stop driving, particularly if you don't have family and a big community like I didn't have, it's pretty rough if you don't drive, especially when you're really getting old. So that was part of the calculus. So that's it. It was pure math. It was not politics. Politics had nothing to do with it. I will say this about that, though. The last 15 plus years, it's been um, it's been very obvious that Social Security is part of the game, and Social Security is absolutely on the chopping block. And so that was. I guess I did have a gut feeling about that because I just was like, I need to figure out how to get somewhere where if Social Security is slashed or just taken away, would I still survive even if I had nothing? And at least here, there's healthcare and food, and so anyway, that was my calculus. On that note, I'm buying cat food and food for me and going to go home and go to work. So feel free to reach out. I'm happy to jump on a call with anybody who wants to process this out. All right, bye.